We're back. Riley Radio Live. Once again, folks. How's it going? I'm a little late. It happens. In fact, this is a change of heart. I wasn't gonna go live tonight. I was like, you know what? You know what? The people will be devastated if they don't have an episode of Riley Radio Live to look forward to. They'll they'll be inconsolable. I don't even. They'll be completely useless to society. They'll just be crying all day. So you'll come up with them. They'll be like, "What's wrong?" And they'll be like, "Oh, there was no Riley Radio Live today." And I didn't want to end. I didn't want to single-handedly end the economy by ruining the lives of the billions of Riley fans. So of course, I decided ultimately that going live was the right thing to do. But yesterday was kind of a disaster stream. I let it get to me a little bit. Belushi called me boring, and I let it get to me a little bit. So today I decided I was gonna have something. I was gonna have a bit ready, and by have something ready, I mean just open a website, because I haven't picked out any particular tier lists. But I'm here on the Tier Maker website. If anybody has any requests as to tier list they'd like to see me do, I will do those. But for now, I see an old reliable on the board. Let's do the fast food. It's a category, okay. It's been a minute since I've done this, and I've also never done it by myself, I feel like. It's always been a collaborative effort. So, why is it like this? It's A, it's, okay. No, this is S, A, E, B, D, fuck, no! Not what I want. Add a row below. F. Bam. Nope. Bam. There you go. Fucking clean. What's the tier list? Well, we're gonna do all sorts of different ones, I think. The Riley co-hosts tier list. If I don't have access to such a thing, or I would have to prepare that in advance. I've done a Riley co-host tier list before. I guess it was many, many years ago though, so it's probably very different now. I think that was pre even some of our most important years long characters. Anyway, I've never had A&W, the restaurant. The root beer is pretty good. Can't speak to the restaurant. Arby's? Arby's is like good, but it's certainly not great. And the burgers will kill you. So I'm gonna say B tier. Loses 2 tiers for not being amazing, and also burgers kill you. Mo should be at the bottom. Gingy, black bread, all at the bottom. Wow, how rude. Bah, fresh. What the fuck? Blimpy. What the fuck? Bojangles. I feel like I have had it, but I don't remember enough. Sometimes I'll like stand on business and be like, "Here's what I think of Bojangles," but in reality, I like don't remember it enough. Boston Market. I don't think I've had. Burger King. Burger King sucks. Okay. I guess it's not like abjectly disgusting, but I don't know if there's anything here that is abjectly disgusting. Well, actually, there is one. So the F tier won't be empty if I put it in D tier. I don't know why I'm so apt to defend Burger King. Like, whatever, I'll take it in a pinch, but I'll probably take anything in a pinch. I'll probably take something you fished out of a dumpster in a sufficient enough pinch. So it's really not getting at any point. It's shitty. It's trying to be pinkies up McDonald's, and that doesn't work because the whole appeal of McDonald's is that it's delicious, disgusting slop that you can't get enough of. When you try to go pinkies up from McDonald's, but you don't go far enough that you become like a Wendy's or like a Culver's, it's a fully failed operation. You've completely fucked the whole thing up. Burger King sucks ass, is what I'm saying. You need flour in a pinch, so that should be your baseline. True. That is true. Alright, Raising Cane's. S tier. Fucking insane. Cane sauce, dog. Cane sauce might be like the most delicious substance to ever exist on this planet. I feel like I feel like there should be wars fought over cane sauce. I think in ancient times there would be. If somebody invented cane sauce back in like the ancient days, there'd be a war over it. There'd be people hucking spears at each other over cane sauce. Um, truly, just some of the best food I've ever had. Fucking nice chicken tenders with some cane sauce. Hardee's slash Carl's Jr. This is also an S tier facility. Okay, delicious burgers, delicious fries. Just a real. I think one of the primary like shining stars, which is ironic because the logo in the world of classic fast food burger joints, fucking amazing. Don't get it twisted. Checkers, C for Checkers, whatever. It would be C for Checkers, but I'm gonna say it goes up to B for the fries. They do have some bomb ass fries, but otherwise they're pretty mid. Chick-fil-A, mm, yeah, it's worthy of S tier. I think it's actually above Carl's Jr. Good chicken is fucking good. I feel like I prefer burgers like wholesale when it comes to running the whole quality gamut, but the good chicken places are fucking good. And Raising Cane's and Chick-fil-A are two of the big ones. Chipotle. Okay. I really like Chipotle. I really like Chipotle. But to get the best Chipotle, you gotta pay out your ass. Because you want extra meat. You want the better meat. You don't just want chicken. They're the kings of upcharging you for everything. And like you want the premium stuff on their menu. And they'll charge you up the ass for it. So I think it loses a tier. I think it's A tier. Would be S tier if they weren't trying to rate me for my money all the time. Church's Chicken. Now I tried Church's Chicken while I was in Wisconsin. Insane. Fucking top. Is it better than Chick-fil-A? I know it's not better than Cane's because of Cane's sauce, but is it better than Chick-fil-A? Maybe not, because Chick-fil-A's got like the Chick-fil-A is like the king of the chicken sandwich. It's like the only place where I'd ever want to order a chicken sandwich. And I guess it's like more convenient as fast food than like a full chicken meal. So ultimately I'll give Chick-fil-A the edge, but man, Church's Chicken, dog. Cookout, never had. Culver's is better than Carl's Jr. Culver's, I think, is probably my favorite burger joint. Riley, you cannot afford Chipotle. There's no reason for A tier. Look, I've gotten Chipotle before. It's happened. I can't afford any of this shit right now. I'm unemployed. This is me fantasizing about all the delicious fast food I could have if I was employed. Del Taco, never had it. Denny's? Denny's is like the vibes are immaculate at Denny's. The food is like really good. It's not great. It's not S tier. And it's not better than Chipotle, but I think it is A tier. Vibes are immaculate. Food is of pretty good quality. Denny's is solid. Denny's is a high quality establishment, and you can quote me on that one. I am a brand ambassador for Denny's. Next, Domino's Pizza. They used to have bread bowls, pastas, and that was the shit. But now they don't have the bread bowl pasta. They're really fucking lacking. They got the lava cakes, right? Those are good. The specialty chicken is good. But the pizza is mid. Maybe even bad, I would say. If I could be so bold. And like I don't think the rest of the menu is enough. Like I don't think the specialty chicken is like a good enough go-to meal. Like if I have to get something from Domino's, I will get the specialty chicken and I'll be happy, but why would I go to Domino's ultimately? The lava cakes are really good though, and I still like that specialty chicken, so I would say C tier. What's up, bro? Yo, Lee, what's cracking? Now, Dairy Queen, alright? I'm gonna say it's bottom of S so far, but it's certainly S. It's fucking. You know what? As much as I like the burgers better at Carl's Jr. and Culver's, I still think a Dairy Queen burger is fucking delicious. They got the blizzards, the blizzards really do it a lot of favors. I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna put it over Culver's and Carl's Jr. Culver's and Carl's Jr. both have the better burgers, but them blizzards, dog. And don't be trying to tell me these Culver's shakes are as good as a blizzard, because fuck you, you're wrong. El Pollo Loco, can't say I've ever been. Firehouse, it's fine, like a C. Probably lower than Domino's. Like, I'll take a meatball sub from Firehouse at a pinch, so it's pretty good. But like, I guess ultimately I'm choosing between the Domino's specialty chicken and the Firehouse meatball sub, and ultimately the Domino's special chicken takes it. Lucky you don't have the UK fast food on this. Yeah, that'll be F tier. You fucking red coat scum. I don't want to eat I don't want to eat your fucking beans on toast town. That's probably one of them. You guys probably have a fucking huge chain called Beans on Toast Town. It's on every fucking street corner. You guys are weird over there. Five Guys. Now, when I said that Culver's was my favorite burger place, and you know what? I think the Five Guys has the fucking best burgers by a country mile. Now that I think about it, I didn't even realize Five Guys was gonna be on here for some reason. It doesn't even register among fast food to me. That's how good it is. And like, I probably prefer Blizzards over Five Guys shakes. But Five Guys gets an extra edge because of the fries, dog. First of all, the Cajun fries are fucking delicious. And second of all, they will just destroy your bag with fries. And I respect the shit out of it, okay? They'll just they'll fucking give you 2 pounds of fries. Your bag will just be full of fucking, just a sea of fries. And it's the best. Cracker House and Cracker House. Immediately, I'm mixing things up. Cracker Barrel and Waffle House S tier and A. We got some damn good fast food over here. I don't believe you. It's all lies. IHOP, probably better than Checkers. Not as good as Arby's. Like ultimately, any place I can get a big plate of pancakes with some stuff on there is probably gonna be better than Checkers overall. But like IHOP's pretty mid. Outside of their eggnog pancakes, which I don't even think they do anymore. They used to do those during Christmas. I don't even know if that's still a thing that they do. But other than that, IHOP's just kind of like a place where you can get pancakes and other such breakfast items. In-N-Out Burger. Never had it. I've heard they might be building one in Florida soon. Because that's like an LA kind of north sort of place. Jack in the maybe I'm thinking of Jack in the Box. One of those two, or maybe both are like north. Jersey Mike's trash, F tier, bad. Nobody who the fuck wants a Jersey Mike sub? Fucking any sub place you can go to is gonna be a million times better than fucking Jersey Mike's. Fucking useless place. Speaking of which, Jimmy John's, pretty damn good. I still have a heavy preference for other sub places, or for one particular other sub place that people are gonna crucify me for liking so much. I mean, it's probably A tier still, like bottom of A. Get a nice Italian with the Jimmy mustard. You know what? The Jimmy mustard boosted up past Denny's. I'll tell you, the fucking mustard they got there is fucking great. I'll say this though, most of ours are Mackey, Burger King, Subway, but Mackey's over here is so much better than over here. You get your Big Mac. Oh, Mackey McDonald's is what you're calling Mackey's. Your Big Mac sauce tastes like fish? What the fuck are you on it? What did you say about Big Mac sauce? I'm a fat guy in America. I'll fucking kill you for talking shit about Big Mac sauce, Lee. Don't even satirically in Minecraft YouTube. But how dare you? Jollibee, never been. KFC's been falling off. They're still like a solid option. They're cost effective and still like ultimately I'll just eat a bunch of fried nonsense and I'll have a good time, but like there was something KFC definitely lost quality at some point. I'm putting it below Chipotle. I still like I have a deep love for KFC. It used to be my undisputed champion. So it even going down this low is like a tragic sign for the fate of KFC, but it's still a top go to. Ultimately, for a big you sound like very picky eater. Fuck you. No, your Big Mac sauce does. I came over 2 years ago and it's horrible compared to ours. Trust me, I don't fucking believe you. Probably have your Big Mac sauce. Probably just took a bunch of beans and toast and fucking smashed it together. Called it Big Mac sauce. Don't you fucking try with your red coat propaganda. Little Caesars, the king of getting a pizza for cheap and not even that bad of a pizza. It's a pretty solid pizza, especially when they have their limited time pretzel crust. But even beyond that, they're a go-to. I don't think they're as good as Denny's, but they probably crossed the Rubicon of A tier. Long John Silver's I've never had. McDonald's. Yeah. This one's really been moving up for me recently, much as KFC's been moving down. It doesn't help that I had to walk by one every day for a while, but like, I'm really, I'm really in a McDonald's mood. And of course, so many classic fast food go-tos come from McDonald's. It's probably the most recognizable fast food brand. You'd be very shocked about beans on toast. It's a South thing up here. In North, we have full English breakfast and hot pot. Oh, okay, I've heard good things about hot pot. But anyway, McDonald's. It's just, man, it's gotta be S tier, I think. It's bottom of S tier, but it's gotta get in there. Everything else in S tier is of much higher quality, but it's just like McDonald's is some of the most beautiful, disgusting slop there is. Never been to Moe's, never been to Noodles and Company. Panda Express is good. Panda Express is really good. It also kind of owns fast food Chinese because like Chinese is already fast food adjacent enough that you don't really need to have Chinese fast food, but they do have Panda Express. And every time I get Panda Express, I am pleasantly surprised by how delicious I find it to be. Um, I think it's got to be S tier. I don't think it's quite Five Guys, but I think it's right below Five Guys. Bro, Hot Pot and lobbies, though, and G vested lobbies. The fuck is a lobby? Panera, Panera is great, but it's not like excellent. It's probably better than KFC. I'll give it that. It's not as good as Chipotle. The soup's really good. I've had some good sandwiches from there. It's solid, but it's not S tier solid. Papa John's is bad. I like the garlic. I like dipping it in the garlic stuff from like a slop perspective. I enjoyed dipping it in like a fuck ton of garlic sauce, but like even then, like it's just I could just get the garlic sauce and then I could get a better pizza and I would have an even better time. I'm gonna say D tier. I don't like I don't have any deep vendetta against it like I do Burger King or Jersey Mike's, but there's almost always better options. PDQ, never been. Penn Station, never been. Pizza Hut, they got their pizza's not bad, and they got those pizza melts that I really like. When it comes to chain pizza, you probably can't do better. Probably below Little Caesars, just because Little Caesars is almost as good for like a fraction of the cost. The cost effectiveness of Little Caesars is ridiculous, but honestly, even it's still chain pizza, and it doesn't get that big price bump like Little Caesars. I think top of B probably. Popeyes, now what the fuck are you on about in there? Fucking Lee. Hey, hello, Alexander Cooper. Hey, yo, is there a donut palace out there? I swear every town has one. I don't think we have a donut palace in my town. Now I don't know what the fuck you're on about, Lee, because what do you mean cucumber? Are you talking about the pickles? Are they putting cucumbers that are not pickles on your UK Popeyes? Are you saying that I know pickles are based in cucumber, but you can have pickles do belong on a chicken sandwich. People have pickles on chicken sandwiches. The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is so delicious because they fucking bathe it in pickle juice. Like I feel like pickles go with chicken better than they go with burgers. I like Taco Bell. We'll get to Taco Bell. No, that's a full blown cucumber. Okay, they might be using they might be doing different shit in the UK. They use premature pickles though. Premature pickles. But yeah, Popeyes. I still think they fell off. They used to be pretty damn good, but every time I've gotten them in the past couple of years, I've been like disappointed. Like the chicken sandwich is okay, I guess, but like it's definitely not worth fighting wars over. It's probably like it's top of C tier. I'm sorry. It's definitely not F tier, and it has nothing to do with the pickles. But yeah, never been to Portillo's. Never been to Potbelly's. Never been to Qdoba. Never been to Quiznos. Never been to Roy. What the fuck even is Roy Rogers? What the fuck is even Sbarro? And then I've heard Mo talk about Schlotsky's recently, but I've never been to a Schlotsky's. A lot of blacks and white cats. Oh, they pull out before the brownie finish. I see. And then Pickles is damn cucumber. Popeyes is crap. Oh, Wendy's on the other hand. We'll get to Wendy's. Shake Shack I've had once, and it was pretty good based on that one time. I'm gonna say even based on the one time, I'm probably comfortable putting it above Little Caesars. It's a pretty good experience I had the one time I had Shake Shack. Never been, never been. Sonic, man. They got that delicious chili covered slop, tater tots and chili dogs, all sorts of fun burgers, and those delicious mixed sodas. The mixed sodas and the fucking weird beverages really bring Sonic up a notch. I think the fancy sodas make it beat Hardee's, but not Culver's. That's gonna be my call on Sonic. Now Steak and Shake. Used to be this is another one I kind of forgot about and wasn't really thinking of fast food. Used to be my favorite burger out there, but now I think it is thoroughly beaten by Five Guys. But I probably still no. Steak and Shake fell off a little bit. Mm, yeah, it's still better than McDonald's, but yeah, kind of fallen off a little bit for me. I've seen better. Oh, you guys can't even see the top when I'm like that. I forgot. There you go. Sbarro's Mall Pizza. Why is that even on here? Subway. Now let me tell you something about Subway, okay? Fucking top tier, goat. People sitting on Subway, they just think they're cool. They're just like, oh, look at me, fuck Subway, I hate Subway. Look at me. Isn't it cool how much I hate pedophiles? I just hate Subway because of Jared. That's not why people hate Subway. But I think Subway is delicious. I regularly get into hankerings of Subway I would kill men for. Subway is one of my favorites. I think I put Subway above Churches. I don't think it's better than Cane's or Chick-fil-A, but I think it is that high. I am a Subway man. I am a Subway man. McDonald's does not deserve S tier. Fuck you. That's what I have to say to that. Swenson's never been. Taco Bell. Taco Bell is good, but their ratios suck. And you had to like pay double to have all your shit doubled to make the ratios good. And some places don't even offer that. And like Chipotle is so much better. I feel like I've kind of lost any need I have for Taco Bell. Like they had Baja Blast, but now you can just buy Baja Blast in a bottle, so that's not really a Taco Bell feature. Um, I probably like it more than Arby's. No, I like it more than Pizza Hut for sure, and Little Caesars. What am I talking about? Probably better than Shake Shack, and I think this is where it stops. Again, one that I've probably put in S tier many times in the past that I've awoken myself in. Taco Cabana, never been. Torchy's Tacos, never been. Waffle House, okay. Don't worry, that was just a means of transportation. Chat, I cannot tell you a better experience I've had in my life than that one time I was high as all shit at 1 a.m. in the morning out with my friend and we went to Waffle House. It was as if I was a fucking ancient warrior who had died a warrior's death and arrived in Valhalla. It was a beautiful paradise. It's truly Waffle House is a beautiful place. You can't go wrong. You truly cannot go wrong. Wawa, I made a whole video about Wawa. Wawa's pretty high up. Although, like, all things considered, probably not that high up. Like, I'd probably take Wawa over Jimmy John's. That's about it. Like, the smoothies are good. You can't get the fucking popping fruit bubbles in them anymore, which is fucked. But they're still pretty good. And, like, the chicken biscuit's good. And, like, they have decent stuff, but, like, a lot of it is still kind of in that sort of gas station-y realm of quality. I'm not making the god tier for Waffle House. I don't do cute tiers. I'm anti cute tiers. Wendy's extremely solid. I feel like it gets beat out by Culver and Carl's Jr. ultimately. Like probably the highest of like the big guys, like the big three of fast food is kind of McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's wins that war. 100%. Love me a Frosty, love me a Baconator. The fries there are immaculate. I think it does get beaten out by these three over here and everything else. Top the best here. Never had. I think we're done. I don't think I've had any of the rest of this. Yeah, no. There you go, fat. The facts. That's not what you guys are. You're chat, not facts. This is the 1980s. I'm not receiving a fax. There you go, chat. Definitive, correct tier list. If you have any different opinions, you're incorrect about them. All right, what should I do next? Is Redox still here? I would have let Redox pick, but Redox probably left already. He never has faith in me. Let's see, video game templates. Every single Pokemon ever. Yeah, hold on. Let me just set aside fucking 9 hours of my day. Well, I read the word tune and thought there was an R in an inopportune place. Okay, so every Pokemon ever. McDonald's F tier, I'll die on this hill. Well, fuck you. Every Pokemon ever, kind of unreasonable. But what other kind of Pokemon categories are there? Sprite tier list of shiny original 151 as depicted in fire red and leaf green. I'll do this based on sprite design. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur shiny is a little weird. Look at that weirdo. He's just greener. And that's a B tier. He's still cool. He's still Bulbasaur, but Ivysaur I feel like is worse. Venusaur I think is better than Bulbasaur. Or Ivysaur, but not as good as Bulbasaur. So there you go. See, I think Golden Charmander and Golden Charmeleon are weird. Cause like we'll talk about Charizard in a minute, but like I don't know why they went such a different way for Charmander and Charmeleon. It's even a weird color to associate with that. I'm gonna say C tier. Like they don't look awful, but like Melian's probably better than Mander. Now Charizard. Look at this sick ass motherfucker right here. Look at this man. That's awesome. That's probably one of the sickest shinies of all time. Is Charizard. Squirtle. A little lighter. Green shell. This one's cute. Probably the best of them. But then they go this purple way. Do I vibe with the purple? I don't think I do. Yeah, no, I don't think I do. Mew Mewtwo S tier, and I don't even like Pokemon. We're going off shiny design specifically, but if I was tier listing them based on Pokemon quality, Mew and Mewtwo would be S tier for sure, don't you worry. Golden, Yellow Caterpie, eh. I don't think I dislike it, but it's probably the worst so far. Red Metapod, probably a little better than Yellow Caterpie, but about all I can give it. Ooh, I like this Butterfree. I don't think it's S tier, but it's pretty cool. This is just Weedle. He's slightly lighter. Green Cocoon I dig. Beedrill, I probably put right under Butterfree. Golden Pidgey looks kind of lame. Golden Pidgeotto I kind of fuck with. It's still like leaves something to be desired. Probably top of B. Same with Pidgeot, honestly. Brown Rattata, shitty. I guess better than Weedle in that it's a shiny. Pikachu, 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 Eradicate. I like the red. I dig the red. Yeah, probably right there. Firo, this is like not even good. Firo, barely a change. Ekans, he's just brown. Why are they brown? Yeah, no, it's still just brown. Maybe I like this one better than Spearow and Firo at least. Pikachu Shiny is not different enough. It's just Pikachu. She was just slightly darker. It's probably more interesting than Pidgey. By the way, if anybody has tier list suggestions, I will tab this one and we will do them and then go back to this because there is 151 Pokemon to put on this tier list. So tier list requests are open, everybody. Please ask me to tier list things. The green Sandshrew, I can dig the green Sandshrew. This is sick. The red Sandslash. This might be S tier actually. That's sick. PBF, I don't like Pokey Pokey, so else good. You should like Pokey Pokey. Get it. Culture yourself. I didn't realize they switched the colors. That's cool. I like that. That's cute and inspired. That they kind of fuck it up a little bit. So I think, but then they fuck it up. So honestly, this is kind of bad. I'm gonna be real with you. Horror characters tier list? Okay. Like slasher movie antagonists? Or let's do this. No, I feel like this is missing a lot of them. The ones that I know, and has a bunch that I don't know. Anime is amazing, honestly. So real. Charts is based for that. Slasher antagonists. Trying to find a good like the mascot ones. I'm finding that I don't know enough of them. Okay, I know a lot of these. No, I don't. What am I talking about? I don't think I can do this tier list effectively. Let's just do this one and let's just base it off vibes if I don't understand. This is the most complete. They have multiple Jasons. I assume one of them's I assume the newer looking one is reboot Jason. Okay. I don't know who this guy is. Looks a little weird. I'm gonna give him E tier. That's scary, which I think is good. So I'm gonna put it in B tier. You like documentaries and horrors. You're boringly. This is just a woman, which I guess is the scariest thing of all. So A tier. What the fuck? Fuck this kid. This kid looks like he sucks. You, I know what I think you're called. No, I don't know what you're called, but you're from Terrifier, right? We'll put you here. You're scary. The killer from Happy Death Day, classic film. But you know what? I don't even like this guy. He keeps killing Tree. I like Tree. D tier. This is ridiculous. Evil Santa Claus. S for Santa. Very scary. I swear I know some of these. but we're Art the Clown. Yeah, that's it. This is just a ninja? No, what the fuck are you? You're just a guy. No, man. Come on, give me someone I know. You're just a guy. I'll put you above the white guy. Consider that reparations. You just look like shitty Art the Clown. What the fuck are you? Wait, there are three Jasons. Why are there three Jasons? There are four Jasons. That last one might not be Jason. Okay, it's hurting my brain how few of these I know. Yeah, let's do the ones I know and let's move on. Chucky. I mean, top of S, right? I don't know. Fucking. This is. I think this is reboot Chucky. Freddy Krueger. Is Freddy Krueger better than Chucky? It's just gonna be like I'm ranking them in S tier. Freddy Krueger is obviously better than Chucky. Freddy Krueger, I think, wins. You want to fuck the rest of this shit? Freddy Krueger wins. But the fuck the rest of them. There you go. Jason has different evolutions. He goes to the ringer, but like, what purpose of the evolutions? Please tell me you know Captain Spaulding, the one you called shitty Art the Clown. He's S tier goat. I don't know. Victor Crawley from Hatchet. Wow, you got the knowledge. You got the elite ball knowledge. Try to give me a more a tier list that like I would know. Like something maybe something more general. Let's do these. We're waiting for more suggestions. Clefairy. You used to have green ears, bro. What you doing with those green ears? I kind of like it though, so I'm gonna say it's better than yes. I think I like Clefairy a little bit. Jason is rotting. This corpse and needs killing me rots and gets stronger. Yeah, and I know about Jason. It's just that I don't. I can't look at that. I can't look at a specific Jason and name what movie it's from. So I don't know at what points of evolution they're at what points they're establishing their evolutions. I feel like Golden Vulpix kind of makes sense and is probably like I've been mean to the gold ones a little bit because I feel like there's too much of it, but like you're pretty good. Probably bottom of A, but I think you're A. Ooh, and the silver Ninetales. That's dope, actually. That might be S tier, actually. I can't even see what's different about you two. Like, genuinely, I can't even identify it. Maybe the eyes are different color, but like, the eye color is not a memorable enough part of Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff, if that's true. They just look the same. I do like Golbat and Zubat being good. It feels like they should already be green. They're probably top of A. I don't think they're S, but I think they're the most elite so far that aren't S. You put me on horror characters, I'll blow everything out of the water, even movies from the 20s. I watch a lot of horror. I mean, Lee, if you want, I'll pull that tier list back up if you want to join the call and you want to educate us all on where they belong. But I know you're dying of kidney cancer or whatever. Oddish, he's a little green man. I like him. Green is my favorite color. Right below the bugs. And they made him weird and brown. They made him brownie. Gloom sucks. Gloom's bad. Vileplume comes back around though. Not as good as Oddish.
Ah, shit.
Who is that?
It's me.
Oh shit, it's Freshy Fresh. How's it going, Freshy?
Mic stand is my mic stand went. The thing that hold my mic stand went bye bye.
I'm sorry to
Okay,
hear it.
there we go.
Alright, Freshy, we're doing the tier list spectacular. What do you want to do a tier list of?
Is it what?
Well, we're doing various tier. We're doing the tier list spectacular. What do you want to do a tier list of?
Uh, I don't know.
Should we do the LCU host tier list? I believe that exists. I believe you're probably on
What?
it. We're gonna have the Ace Network tier list.
We got the Ace Network tier list.
Freshie is an S tier and everybody else is an F tier. Freshie supremacy.
Yes, do it. Do it
See,
that way.
is there an LCU? I think there is. There's a few. Characters of the okay, this is obviously somebody else's weird fan fiction universe. Better LCU. Whoever the fuck these guys on Discord are, probably a better LCU than LCU fired host tier list, specifically the fired ones. I don't recognize enough of these people.
Mystic just
You're on
typing
there.
in the.
There you are.
Oh,
I,
thank you.
I just realized I'm not screen sharing. There's no point in
Yeah.
this. Hold on.
I'll be right back. Just give me a minute.
Okay. Oh, Mike's on here. Fucking the how long that lasts. You can tell this is a very specific and Lisi. This is a very specific snapshot of a very specific time because I know a lot of these people are unfired at this point.
My Wi-Fi adapter can twist and stuff. Anyways, let me check. Best LCU host.
Yeah, you were on fired hosts, but I didn't know
Let's do
enough people
that.
on
Let's
that
do
one.
that.
I
Let's
don't
do
know.
that.
I don't
Fuck
know
it.
enough of the fired hosts. Maybe you know them.
Let me see. Grim, me, Phantom, which he's not fired. Uh,
I guess he was fired at
Pigtails,
this time. I don't know when
Bunny.
this was made, because a lot of these
This
people
was
aren't
made.
fired anymore.
Yeah. Well, not no. Some of them still are. Me, I'm still fired.
You're still fired, yes, but like Mike's not fired anymore. Phantom's not fired anymore. Fucking what? I don't. Tech Protect's not fired. Jaffe's not fired. I don't think
You know
Wonder
what? We
Woman's
can.
fired.
Let, let's just do it then, because I know some dramas of these things,
Okay.
and
Do
you
you
might.
know? Okay, I'll just make the don't know tier, and then I'm sure that thing's gonna be pretty densely populated. Do you know this lady who's first?
Puff Star. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know anything about her, so her placement is entirely up
Oh,
to
I'm gonna
you.
tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Let's fucking say this shit. Okay. Puffstar is one of the Wonder Woman who when Lockout Dolls was first created. So when Lockout Dolls created, it was her, Sweet Tea, and Beans. Puffstar is the most egotistical fucking AI most fucking Gen Z
Are you trying to claim
like
this woman isn't
society.
real,
She's
Freshie?
not. She,
She's an
no,
AI
she
generated woman.
dude, the fuck, she got herself into so much shit, and she used her fucking AI fucking voice, being like, "I didn't do that. Uh, I am aware of what I've done." I like she's like the most fakest motherfucker of all. For this kind of host, I put that motherfucker at F tier. Like fuck Puff tier. Like no, fuck um Puff Star. That Puff Star should not be able to be a fucking host.
Now who's Chompers over here?
This is Eric F. Eric F is ah, Eric F is completely for me in my opinion. He is kind of entertaining in different kind of ways, but like not that much entertaining. Uh I like the dude. I have no fucking beef with this guy. Um when someone needed him, in there and needed some retard to be fucking to fuck with, they put Eric F in it. So like he's good at being a fucking F. Like I think he's a detail to me.
Okay, so not too good, but
Yeah,
he
not
gets
too
a
good.
tear up from the bad one at least.
Yeah,
So here's Jaffe, who I feel like just gets S tier for making God of War.
yeah. The entertainment side of him, the
Eric F
entertainment
is a
side of him.
complete and utter retard.
Yeah,
Ooh, you got some beef with Eric F, do you?
No, he's just boring as shit.
Oh, fair enough.
He
I gotta
deserves
give
F tier.
props. The F tier. Okay, let's put him back to F tier. Put him down to F tier.
Tell you what, I'll stay in it for this one.
Better
Yeah.
than this girl though, right?
Uh, yeah, no, that bitch. Fuck that
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah,
That bitch is not entertaining. That bitch is a walking fucking controversies who doesn't own up to her own fucking actions. She would not only do that, she would like throw people. She would put the blame on people more. Like she's like the one blueshy. She's like the woman size women, but a blueshy women person.
Emily Saxton weren't long enough to be on the show, so that's an F.
Is this Emily Saxton?
Yeah,
This lovely lady right here?
Emily said,
Okay.
yeah, she's a she was
Where does
a
she rank? Is she better than this chick that that
let's
Freshie
just keep
hates?
him on
He's
that.
a,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
put
mean
him
to
like
sound horrible, but Emily Saxton's a trans.
yeah.
Okay,
We're
yeah,
not
I know.
transphobic, but she's a DIY hire kind of fucking
Do you mean DEI DIY
yeah
hire?
DIY yeah DIY hire. She's that kind of hire.
Do yourself higher.
Do it yourself hire. All right. Anyway, who's this guy?
Jay start. This is when Tech Talk was around. The faith.
This is Review
I
Text
put him D.
USA. This is like the Sasuke to Review Tech USA's Naruto. They're like always
Yeah,
D.
they're
D.
always in big fights, even though they secretly have a deep bond.
yeah.
D.
He had, huh?
D.
I think
D?
he
Okay.
deserves to be in B tier, a C tier at
No, he
least.
weren't that fucking entertaining.
I'll give him C tier then. I'll average it out between the two of you because I have no basis for this.
Yeah.
But
He was
Ken.
not
Oh,
entertaining at all.
Ken.
Ken,
Ken.
look, here's the thing about Ken. I think Ken is solid. I think Ken is I've never had a problem with Ken. I think Ken's a
I
cool
think
dude. I don't think he's
I think
S tier though. I
He
don't
deserves
think
A. Ken. He's
No,
been
yeah,
around for a
yeah,
long time.
he
he's a
deserves the A
solid A
tier.
tier. Yes, that's
He
exactly what I
Can
was
was
the
gonna
finally
one.
say.
come back.
Yeah, he was one of the best cafe hosts ever on cafe before Tommy C.
Yeah, well, who's this?
Coppercat. This is when Lockout Ginger was around.
Oh
and
yeah,
Lockout
Lolcow
Jin.
Ginger.
Yeah,
Now, Copycat is a legend of YouTube. We all know that, but he hardly did a show, so I'd put him in C tier.
yeah, because he's not that he does it on his own time than us.
Above or below J, do we think?
Below J.
Okay.
Jay was on it a lot longer and did a
Oh,
lot more streams.
Leppy!
Is that
Oh
Matt
my god,
Watson from Super Mega? Who is this?
Leppy from Lockout Nuds, the very first cast of Lockout Nuds.
I didn't know nerds existed
I
pre
don't even know
Buff
who
and
this
Zay.
character is.
Yeah.
Leppy was around December of I think January, February, no, like um a month right before, yeah, 2 months before Fat Camp, and he was one of the very first hosts with SSJ Pharaoh and uh who
Yes,
else?
Crow. This
Who
is
else?
specifically people who have been fired from Lolcow, even though not all of them are still fired, because that's ever
Oh, there's a few of
changing.
the. You
I
do know fucking CD-ROM is going F tier, right?
didn't
F
even
tier,
realize
yeah.
CD-ROM was among these, but we'll talk about that when we
Yeah, I
get
can
there.
see him. I can see him fifth from
Where
the
where
fucking
where,
end.
where are we putting Leppy? Oh, I see him now. Where are we putting
He
Leppy?
put him on fucking F tier. This guy,
Okay, we're in F
yeah,
tier. What does he rank?
be right below Puff Star.
Oh wow, very
Now,
lowest. Okay.
Deza,
The reason,
you've got to
yeah, the
put
reason
Desi at least an A because she is on every single locale live because of Bugger. No matter what we think of her, at least she's always there.
That's true. Yeah, when it comes to usefulness to the LCU, she's really one of the best there because she's Boogie wouldn't be able to do any of his epic stunts if not for
Fucking cat,
Camera
chomp.
Girl Desi. Um, but that being
Grim F,
said,
Grim F, Grim F. Fucking hate Grim.
hold
Hate
on a
with a
second.
passion. Grim F.
I'm still talking about
I,
Desi.
mm,
Jeez, calm down.
I
Desi's the camera girl, but like as an entertainer, I think she leaves something to be desired. I didn't even know she was a
I
host.
think
I
D tier.
what was she on Babes for
Okay,
5 minutes?
C tier. Yeah, she was on Babes for 5 minutes. She was on Log Cow Dolls. Then she's been always on Log Cow Live. She was also will go on to Log Cow
I'm gonna give her
Queens, I
B.
believe.
I think she's at
Yeah,
least
give a
earned
B.
B.
Yeah,
This is for
Grim.
you,
Okay,
Ryla.
So this
Lee.
This
is
is for
Grim.
Ryla.
I don't know shit about Grim, so
This is
Grim
for
is one.
Ryla.
Okay,
Desi's a lot
I
hotter than
nah.
Freshie, I think.
Grim.
True.
No, here's the thing. Grim, put that
F.
motherfucker on S tier.
No, Grim
That
is F.
motherfucker on S.
No,
Grim
not
is
F
Riley, how
fucking
was
tier.
F.
Fat Camp? Did you host
You're
it?
you're
Shut up.
glazing Freshy because he talked about you. So
No, not because he
no.
talked
Grim
about it.
is
I mean,
F.
like he's
Grim supported Nazis. He's an F.
Well, I don't know if it's fair to put him at F. If we're going based off of talent, I would say that he's probably a comfortable like a C range, if I'm being
Wait,
honest.
I
we're talking about Grim, right? This guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
Okay.
fucking prick. He's a prick. I
Talent
hate the
wise,
guy.
I think he
So
okay.
Grim
That's
and
not
Grimm's galleries are two separate guys, right?
You have
yeah.
Grimm's galleries,
Okay.
Grimm's list. You got
There's
fucking
three
Little Grim
Grims.
Rick. You got Little
Four
Grim Reek.
Grims.
You
Five
got
Grims.
Grim's
there's so
toy
many
show.
fucking Grims.
So many fucking Infinity Grims.
Yeah, if you guys like are out there and you're like, I maybe want to start a YouTube, just don't have your name be
Don't have
something
your name
grim.
be anything to do with Grim. It's already it's taken. All right.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but
GTS.
You
Like
guys
it's
need to
so
come
many.
to a consensus on Grim because I don't know anything about him. So he's going
Grim
wherever
is
you guys
okay. So
decide.
Grim started out to be on. It was the first show of he was on lockout test for a good amount of time. He helped out with Fat Camp, but when Test was getting off the ground, Beans was one of the first hosts. And I was on the first. I was trying to get onto the first or second episode of Test just to get a show onto on the network. Grim took over for Beans' job because Keemstar wants Beans to be his assistant. So Grim took over Lockout Test, and he was running it for a good amount of time, and then next thing you know it, they put Nightmare on Lockout Test and put Grim and Nightmare. So both of them were now part of Test, and Ben do Test till Grim got fired for all the Nazi jokes, like the dark humor and praising Hitler, all that stuff. But talent wise, I do believe probably B tier for me. I
That motherfucker was the one who laughed at me when I went on test. He can fuck off.
Yeah, I
yeah
mean, if we're talking about
he's
just
laughing at Lee. He's making based Hitler jokes. This guy's sounding pretty awesome to me. I don't know.
Fuck you.
but
no, I
yeah
mean, like, if we're gonna go off of his character, I mean, the guy literally fucking broke up with Beans to try and. I think it was to have a better standing in lolcow, wasn't it? I mean, I'm
We
sure that there was a lot of
forgot
personal shit,
about that.
but
Yeah, but he's
yeah,
not funny. He's not funny though.
I mean, he has his moments, but the thing of
He
it is
tries
that
to
he's
be.
not.
That's the thing. He tries to be funny.
He's not like what Freshy's trying to make it out to be, like a S tier. He's more like a middle of the road kind of like
All right,
C
yeah.
tier
put
guy.
him in C then. Put him in C. I don't think he deserves C, but put him in C.
But look,
Actually,
I
no, put
came
him
up
in
here.
D.
I came up here because I had a couple people that I wanted to throw out there in this list that I have history with. I want
Okay.
SSJ Pharaoh to go onto the fucking F tier, bro.
Who's
Yes.
That
SSJ
motherfucker.
Pharaoh? I'm gonna need you to tell me where I can locate this individual.
Okay, it's the individual in the middle with the giant forehead and his hair up.
The
Right
African
above
American
Black
Brandon.
gentleman
guy.
with the glasses.
with the brown guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
the
can I have?
black
So you
guy.
get to put Pharaoh. You get to put him into F tier, but I can't put Grim into F tier.
Okay,
That's not
talent
fair.
wise, he fucking suck. Talent wise,
So
let's be
here's the
clear on that one.
reason why I'm saying that. Grim is still on lolcow, and yes, there was a long period where he was away, but the motherfucker's like a cockroach, meaning that Keem obviously needs him for some dumb fucking reason. This guy, Pharaoh, he's so much of a pussy that he's refusing to ever join a Discord again because of one bad experience. I'm not saying it has to be my crew, but this guy is like literally refusing to join any other Discord ever again because of one bad experience on Discord. And then, dude, on top of that, when it comes to his time on lolcow, he spent like a couple weeks on lolcow, got fucked over, and then was never like heard of again.
Can we at least make one agreement then? Fucking
What?
Beans goes in D at least.
I honestly would argue that Bean should be an F because that bitch has literally brought nothing except for her crazy fucking
Wow.
personal drama with the breakup and fucking
That's true.
whines, bro.
I
That's
think she's higher.
You
I
know
think
what? You know what? She's kind of cute, so she gets D tier. She avoids being F tier.
now the next wanker deserves F. I don't care what anyone fucking
Who,
says. He is
Mike?
a complete fucking he's a tool. He is a fucking tool.
Yeah. Also, I always feel weird about this, right? Because everybody in the LCU seems cool with Mike, and they don't have any problems with Mike, and Mike's a cool guy. Do we do we not remember the whole thing with like his wife and like
Yes, F tier.
you can't like where is she going, right? When she's going to school Monday through Friday? What how do you be dating a teenage girl and not know it for 2 years? It's because and a teenage girl who did not drop out of high school and was going to high school the whole time.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
like,
a
look,
little it's just weird. It's weird to me that everybody forgave him for it so quick because it doesn't add up to me that it was some sort of big accident.
it's
I
because it's
think
that
he.
it's literally that fucking herd mentality, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like, yeah, Keemstar addressed it, and now Keemstar says it's okay, so we're all okay with it after a couple of seconds. And then it's like, look at Sweet Tea and what she did. Oh my
Oh
god!
shit.
And you know what I'm saying? It's just like distraction. Fucking Keem said like,
It's
let's
like
move on.
Rastov disrespected Keemstar, so he has to be exiled. But
You know who's going? You
Mike,
know who's going in S tier in this list, right? There's one person who deserves S tier in this list.
well, he's not even here because I guess this was made before he was fired.
Who we on about?
Well, we're still on about Mike. Technically, we haven't picked a place for Mike yet. I mean, if we're talking talent wise, we've been trying to separate like talent from our personal opinions, and like he's got something. It's not nothing, but like overall,
The only reason,
overall, I
the
think he's
only
also a
reason,
negative presence for the show because he encourages scripting, and like scripting is inherently bad. And he's probably kind of a weirdo. So you know
how's he
what?
talented though? How's he talented?
Top of F.
He's
I
only
mean,
talented because his father. It's because of his father he was talented. That is it.
I guess you're right. I mean, at the end of the day, but like he put that shit together. He wrote for it. Like it wasn't nothing that he did,
Yeah,
but
but who was the star of the show? That's what you've got to ask yourself.
it's true. But like when something's written and performed, much like the actors are one thing, but like the like directors and the writers and stuff are just as, if not more important. Either way, shit shouldn't be scripted in locale anyway, so he's an overall negative presence.
Why is
He
Wings not on there?
because again, this is probably well, Wings didn't get fired. Wings quit.
He did. He got fired. Fat camp.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Well, I guess he had this was while he was back.
Sorry, Wings is S tier no matter what. If Wings was on this, he's S tier.
Oh, for sure. We should have just done regular LCU hosts, but then Freshie was like, "No,
Do
let's
that
do
one
the
next.
fired ones."
Guys, I know there's got to be some shit going. Yeah, do that next. But I know there's some shit in here that we all want to say about these fucking
I don't know
fired
who
people.
this next one is. I don't know who the
This is
woman
who
is.
my good friend Crow Royalty in the chat keeps asking about. I'm not I was ignoring chat because I need to make you wait. I know you're doing. I know you're asking for gooning related purposes, and I needed to make you wait. But now for the purposes of the tier list, we do need to know who this person is. Does anybody know who this person is?
That's
Not
Bunny.
a fucking clue.
That's Bunny. She was, I think, Bunny Bottom or something like that.
Bunny Buttons.
Yeah, Bunny
Bunny
Button.
Buttons.
But
Okay.
yeah, she was on Lolcom Madhouse when Jaffe took over tech, and after them took over tech, she and Jaffe was the host. She got fired, but I haven't been paying attention to Madhouse. I don't know how good she is, but
I mean, she's
yeah.
cute. I'll give her that. I understand why Crow Royalty needs the gooning material. I know. I'm fucking with you, Crow
Look,
Royalty.
I don't. There's time. I gotta admit, there's times where what the fuck?
What?
Someone botted my stream.
What, are you live right now?
Yeah, because I was supposed to go live.
Wait,
Buddy,
Freshie.
crossover episode. My show has been hijacked. I'm fine with it. It's fine.
I'm sorry, but like,
Freshie, no, you next time you really gotta be a lot more communicative with the
yeah,
people that you're with.
sorry.
Because you have an entire thing going on with Spirit that's like a whole different thing entirely from what
Yeah,
Riley's got.
that's what I'm gonna start doing. Sorry. Anyways,
You're running into your show, but I didn't realize you just started the
yeah,
show.
yeah,
So
But don't
let's.
but
worry
I'm good.
about that.
Don't worry about that. But yeah. Anyways, Blue Sheet, that motherfucker botted my stream.
Okay,
Why
well,
is Belushi not on this list?
it was because he was never a host. He was never a host. He was
I
only
guess
ever an
yeah.
intern.
Well, no, he was a
But
host. He was a
Freshie,
host of Cash for a day.
oh yeah, I mean yeah, I mean if Freshie's thrown on there for a day, but
Yeah,
yeah.
the freshie was only a
Actually,
host for a
fucked off.
day too. So
I was gonna honestly tell him to do that. Like Riley, I apologize for that retard not like communicating with you. He should have fucking talked with you and been like, "I'm gonna go live too, okay?"
I mean, I don't give a shit. Ultimately, it's fine.
I mean, yeah, and that's a good fucking like. I appreciate you and respect you for being that way, but it's a matter of respect that I want like everyone to follow, especially him because he has a history of this shit.
Should have just gone at. Should have just gone an hour late.
Well, I mean, even if like you guys cross over, it's fine. Like you're on YouTube, he's on Twitch. It's basically kind of a whole different
Yeah,
world. But
it's
at
just
the
a
end of the
matter of
day,
communication, but like I'm not
yeah.
pressed about it, so there's no need to really dwell on it. Where are we putting Bad Bunny or whatever the fuck she's called, Bunny
I
Buttons?
don't know who she is.
I mean, if I had my say, she she's got the looks. She has some talent. She's been around circles before in the past. Like she came from Xylee Circle like years before. I would honestly say that she's like a good fucking C.
She's Riley's.
Don't know who
I
she
was
is.
thinking she was trying to be a clown girl, but this is not committed enough. Hopefully on this Twitter you found she went more full bore on the clown girl thing.
Oh, dude, she likes the clown girl aesthetic.
Hell yeah, let's go. I am famous for my love of Clissy. That is one of my known traits.
Close that.
But
I've never heard it but like that before.
anyway, chart. You get the final say. Where am I putting her?
I would say C. I would say C.
We're in
I
C.
can't really say anything. I don't
That's
know who
just
she is.
anywhere. Yeah.
We'll do bottom. Okay. Who's this old bat?
So that old bitch is fucking Roxy, and she's another one I want to talk about.
Oh,
Roxy.
she's Roxy.
Yeah, Roxy at one point,
Oh, I heard
And I'm going.
I'm automatically jumped in, boys. Where's the clown girls at?
Let's fucking go.
Oh
Sludgy
my
heard,
god.
There's no clown girls?
Sludgy heard clown girls, and he went, "Don't fucking tempt me with a good time."
Where
At the
my
bottom
people
of
at?
C tier, we've got a clown girl.
Oh wait, that bitch. Yeah, never mind. Fuck.
Ah,
What did I
okay,
just fucking miss?
Roxy.
Oh my
You missed a
fucking
brief
god.
appearance from Lord Sludge. But what's up with Roxy? Where are we putting Roxy?
Fucking
We hit a
C
whole
tier.
string of people I know about after this. Thank
Hang on.
God.
Yeah.
Chance said he has a thing with Roxy, so I want to hear it.
Yes, let's hear it.
So I was in the fucking server the day that fucking bitch joined, bro. And literally the first day that she joined, she fucking joined and was like, I know how to do everything a lot better than everyone else. And you got to do this and this and this and this and this. It was like, dude, you like an old hag. What the fuck do you mean you know how to do everything better than everyone else, bro? And it finally got to the point where Keem like gave her a show. And then she ended up just running off with Savage, getting fucked over by Savage. And then now she's just kind of around, dude. And now she
Well,
just orbits
didn't her and
Laura.
Savage like team up with Becky, and then Becky fucked them
Yeah,
over?
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Becky
Yeah.
fucked him over, but then Savage fucked her over too. That's what I'm saying. But you are right that
Okay.
before that, they were with Becky, and Becky should still pay them, but won't.
Okay. So
But
where are
Roxy,
we putting Roxy? Is she
she's just
anything
an
at all?
old. He's just an old hag, honestly, bro.
Yeah.
I would
Who
put it
needs
at like that.
hags? Fucking bottom of F. We don't need hags unless they like are hags who have listened to Howard Stern before, like Gidgey.
I'm
That's the
not
only
the.
time a hag is acceptable.
Here we go. The next one, Mr. Twigger.
Twiggy Hero, top of S tier, one of my favorite guys in the whole LCU. Fucking love Twiggy.
I would have said at least B, but
I fucking adore Twiggy. Easy like top 10 LCU characters, maybe even top 5. I fucking adore Twiggy. Great
who's
Twiggy
next?
picture, by the way. Jesus Christ, he looks like the fucking. He looks like a mascot in front of like strawberry Pop Tarts. He's a living strawberry waving to you.
Who's next?
Lisi.
Lacey.
Now, people have their mixed opinions on Lisi. A lot of people hate her. I think Lisi is genuinely one of the most talented people left in the network. Like, unfortunately, she's caught up in the whole sucking Keem's cock thing. But everybody has to be in the LCU. She just happens to be pretty good at it. And that's kind of annoying. But she's genuinely really funny. Compared to like all these nobodies, like she has a
She's not.
level of talent.
Yeah, I'd put her in B. I wouldn't put her in S.
I would put her in S, I think.
Okay, I wouldn't,
Yeah.
but I don't think she's that talented.
I mean, I'm kind of with Lee. I don't think that she's that talented, but I honestly like. I'm not like super upset by that. I think that she is talented. I mean, even back when she was just doing the wrestling shows with GTS, I thought that she was pretty entertaining back then. So I was like, okay, she obviously does have some talent in this ship for sure, and I can't take that away from her.
Then there's
Now we've
Becky.
got
Then there's this
Becky has to be.
bitch.
Sorry, no matter what people say, I'm not a Becky fan myself, but she is S tier. She is. She
I mean,
fucking
she
brought
kind of
content.
has to be, right?
I mean, I'm the one that basically like helped in destroying her network single-handedly with all the OG members only crew, and I gotta say, like, yeah, that bitch belongs in S tier, despite her making a horrible, shitty network at one point.
She
Inspired Gemini to make a
she
clone.
she would be top of S tier if she hadn't completely flubbed the network. She gets bottom of S
She's
tier
be,
for failing at the
no, she's
network.
before Jaffe. She's before Jaffe.
She's better than Jaffe, you think?
Fucking 20 times better than Jaffe.
Okay, I'll actually move Jaffe the bottom because I don't want to put her above Lacey, and I don't really know much about Jaffe besides I've seen some funny clips of him, and he literally made God of War, which gets him some extra points.
Right, here we go. Here's the big one.
Oh wow,
No,
this
this
guy!
is
S
Look at
tier,
cool.
this
S tier,
fucking guy! What a fucking
fucking
loser! Am
S
I right,
tier,
Chad?
S tier, front of the fucking,
No,
front
no,
of the
no,
pack
no,
on S
no.
tier.
See, here's why I say Freshie and Lolcow deserves F tier because Freshie and Lolcow literally did nothing except for members only, members only, members only for like 2 episodes. And it was like, hey, bud, if you keep talking about members only, you're going to be fucking booted. And that's exactly what happened. He did nothing. He's got his dream. And then he fucking hyper fixated on me and the fucking crew. Like, he does not deserve anything other than F tier. Homie was an absolute, like, mega jerkwad back then, too.
He's our boy, though. We've got to put him in S tier. We've got to. He's our
Well,
boy.
Freshie now deserves S tier, like in terms of like how were people outside of the LCU after they got fired? Yeah, Freshie deserves fucking S tier. But like in terms of like how he did in locale, like oh dude, like he deserves like yeah, just because he's our friend, like maybe like fucking
All
D
right,
tier.
let's compromise then. Let's put him in A tier.
You know what? Yeah, that feels right. He's not as good as Ken. Okay, I'm sorry, Freshie.
Got to
Is
compromise
Freshie
on
even
that. He's
still?
still
Did
our
Freshie
boy.
leave and just do his own thing instead? I said he was fine.
Yeah, I mean, he has his own thing going on right now.
Yeah,
If
fair.
you've been
He's
following with
focusing on
his
his
streams,
thing.
yeah, if you've been watching his streams, he's in a whole nother world right now. He's like trying to fucking battle these guys that claim that they're into lolly and then try to take it back and like yeah, it's crazy stuff, bro.
Okay, interesting. Here's Phantom, who look. I'm kind of conflicted here because I don't want to be too mean, but I think I don't want to be too mean, but I have to be mean because I think Lolcal Alpha might be the worst show I've ever watched in my life. It might just be the least entertaining thing I've ever had the displeasure of viewing, but I think Phantom's a nice guy, and he was really helpful to me when I was in the LCU, so I feel bad.
Well,
But man,
here
is Lolcal Alpha just not a fun show to consume.
here's my thing, okay? Because this is the last guy that I wanted to talk about. I don't really know Alpha all that much, or the guy running it, whatever. See, I don't even know his fucking name, bro. But the thing of it
Phantom.
is, yeah, Phantom. I don't even really know his name. But the thing of it is that when Keemstar came to me and joined my server to recruit me, he said, "I want to put you on Lolcow Alpha." I watched like a couple streams of that fucking show, bro. I fucking damn near fell asleep when I was like, bro, he's basically like trying to get me to take over that show, bro. And like, listen, Phantom, I I kind of think that like you probably would wish if people could actually fucking join you and help be entertaining with you, and you're not doing like a fucking solo show with a bunch of goobers. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, like he's not talented. You know, he has to have that fucking crew to get like a really good show, and like that's like no hate to him. I honestly almost feel as like I'm the same way. I feel like even like Belushi is the same way. You know, not a lot of people could just do the. I think there's just a fucking solo show in this space and do it like to the point where it's like fucking uber entertaining 24/7, like it's a primetime thing. And the thing of it is just because it's the format. If this was just a normal like Twitch stream and not like a we're gonna do a semi show thing with a docket, then like yeah, it would probably you could probably like anyone could do a solo, right? But because of the format, dude, it's just so tough to do a solo that like, oh, he's got to switch it up somehow. He's got to fight.
Can I
Now he's doing sweet tea, but
can I give my opinions where I think he should go?
Sure.
He's definitely a lot better than half of them on F. He's definitely better than Beans. He deserves to be at top of C. He deserves to be in the middle because longevity. He's still around, and like Charge just said, it's a man on his own trying to fucking do it.
Look, you know
I
what?
mean,
I'll give him some extra points for the reasons you said. But does not get him higher than the clown girl. That's where he stops. Bottom of C.
yeah, I think that that's really fair. But I just wanted to talk. Oh, I guess we could talk about Wonder Woman too. I'll wait for Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
Yes.
Wonder Woman's coming up. But now we
Yeah,
got
fucking do it.
Pigtails, who first of all, this is gonna be
Then
biased
fuck
because
off.
like I think Pigtails is hot. Let me be upfront about that. and second and second of all, I do think that one episode of Cash she was on where she went back and forth with Denmark was really funny, and she had some good lines. She was going back and forth with him pretty well. From what little of Pigtails I've seen, and again I might be biased because I also find her very attractive. She's very funny. I mean,
Pigtails
she
come
probably
back.
brought more entertainment value to me than Desi has on her own as an entertainer. So, like, top of B.
Pigtails come back. You could blame it all on Team. No, seriously though, Pigtails, you're my friend on Discord. I've been trying to reach out to you. Come on, Pigtails, please join the
Don't
Discord.
don't show her this string to get her to join the Discord because I don't want her to hear me say she was hot because it's embarrassing.
No, I always think it's entertaining to talk to them like they're always watching at all times, even if they're not.
That's true. If you're out there, Pigtails, your talent is
Psycho
wanted
Mom.
for the Ace Network. Who is this? Oh,
Psycho Mom's
Psycho
in B.
Mom?
Psycho Mom. I like Psycho Mom. I don't care what anyone
She
says. I
looks
like her.
fun. Just from this picture of
Oh,
like, I want to hang out with this girl.
dude, that's another one that where I'm friends with her on Discord. Like, I would love to fucking like work with her, dude. She seems like she's a lot of fun to hang out with. You guys are right.
She's more fun than Deza.
What's up,
Yeah.
Devils for Life 00? Put Grim on the bottom. He's trash.
Hey,
Lee, did you log into an alt account to
No, that was
try to
probably my
sway
homie
the?
Devils. That was probably my homie Devils, and it's like, yeah, he's pretty shit, but like he's not F tier. I mean, if anything, I'd probably put him with the bitch beans. If we're being honest. I mean, I guess like yeah, he is helpful, but
We're putting Psycho Mom up to you two.
before fucking Deza. B.
yeah,
Okay,
I agree. She's better than Desi for sure.
fair enough.
RTU has to go. Oh fuck. RTU.
He's got to be S tier. Like he's by far he's one of the few people who have gone through the LCU who are like legendary broadcasters, and like Keem really let it slip because he thought it would be
Yeah, but he was
funny.
very boring.
I don't know. I mean,
Ah,
I didn't listen to the show, but I feel like if you enjoy Tech Talk, you might have enjoyed it.
so here's the thing: is that I enjoyed Tech Talk, and I watched the new Tech Talk, and I was vibing with Tech Talk. And then all of a sudden, Kimi Boy said, "No, no, no, no." And I was kind of pissed off, bro. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why? You just set this up. This is a giant thing from both communities that they've been wanting forever again. Like, it's kind of ridiculous on my point, bro. But that's just what Keem does. He just fucks off like half the people, dude. That's insane.
I think he deserves at least A. He's not S tier. He's not.
Yeah, I don't think he's quite. I think when it comes to
He's number one
LCU
on S tier. He's
when
number
it
one on A tier.
now when it comes to LCU contributions, I was gonna say I don't think he quite crosses Ken, but right there I think is
Entertainment, though. Entertainment, he's higher than Ken.
yeah. You know what? You're probably right.
Freshy's funnier than Ken. Sorry, but it's true.
You know what? Yeah, that's probably true as well.
Oh, fucking hell. Glammy fucking wanna.
Glammy. Look, say
See,
what you want about Glammy. One of the few notable LCU characters who made a significant appearance on my show, Lolcow Crypt. She came on for an interview. And I
Well, I
really
hate to
didn't.
burst your bubble, pal, but the reason why is because she was probably on her 15th show and probably like second balding, you know, where she just shaves off her hair. Like, I hate to say it, but Glammy, like I've always said this, she just does not have it, bro. She doesn't got what like whatever, you know, where it's like you can tell when people have it or they don't when it comes to this online shit. Like she just doesn't. She doesn't have it.
she's a
Really?
D at least. I wouldn't say she's F, but I'd say she's D.
I think so, yeah, bro. I think that Keem's been forcing it for a long time to where she's like getting skilled in it, but she doesn't have that like natural she's got the talent, you know, like you
Well,
know what
she
I'm
she she
saying?
faked it well enough on my show at least. I'm willing to put her pretty low. Like I didn't. It's not like I think she did amazing or anything, but like I think she's better than Phantom.
I mean, she's a really nice person. I've never had any negative encounters with her in my run-ins in Lolcow, and
Okay, you like
I
her. I thought you were a hate because a lot of people are Glammy Lammy haters.
I mean, when it comes to her personality, I like her, but she's just, yeah, she doesn't have this shit, bro. And it's like, I respect her for working to the point to where it's like she's not a complete snooze fest and shit. And like, she's got some fucking skills where she's not asking John like 30 different times what the fucking OBS even is, you know, and I can
What
respect
even
that.
is OBS? I've
Yeah,
never
she's
even heard
definitely
of
come
such
a
a
long
thing.
way. But she's not. She just doesn't have it, bro. And she'd be a lot happier elsewhere, even if she just did her own shit,
That's fair. Now, what
like on
about
the side.
Savage?
Oh,
Savage, I've
Savage
always
is.
thought,
Go on.
yeah, I've always thought she was talented. You know, she's a old hag that's kind of annoying at times, and she's another one where it's like, I'm gonna go real life on you. I'm gonna go beat your ass. You know, kind of like just dumb bullshit. But she does have some talent. I can't not give her that.
She just
But would you
she
put. Go
good.
on. I was just going to say, do you put her in S tier, though? Is she S
No.
tier? I'd say
No,
she's A tier.
even that like I hesitate because like I've seen her. It's not that she's untalented, but like she doesn't really have much for me personally. Like I think she's not helped by the slot she replaced. Because I think Gidgey has genuine broadcast talent.
I
Uh,
agree with that.
whereas Savage is not as natural with that as Gidgey is. So she kind of had some big shoes to fill that she couldn't quite fill. So that's probably why I'm not as into her.
What
Um,
if we done a top of C then?
yeah, Tapacy works. And so they
Because
found
she
the
is
oldest.
entertaining.
They found the oldest fucking. Is this somebody different, or is this just the oldest picture of Tommy C to ever be taken? Because this looks like fucking Tommy C from 10 years ago, but that does seem to be
Um,
Lolcow Rewind behind him. So maybe it's not.
chart?
Wait, who?
What'd
Who
you
is it,
say?
What?
chart?
Oh, that's Mitch. That's fucking Oh, I'm in his server right now. I was just on his stream actually.
Oh shit,
That's
okay.
um
This whole time I've been waiting to get to Tommy C. And then as we get to him, I'm like, is that locale rewind on his screen? Then why does he look fucking 12 years younger? So
no,
that's
that's
not Tommy
Shockmouth.
C. Okay.
That's Mitch or Shockmouth. He comes from like the now recording and commentary side, and I've personally always liked him. But I also know from watching that locale fucking shit when he was on that he seems like a nightmare to work with, unless if like I don't know, he just seems like an absolute nightmare to work with. But I mean, he did a stream and it's like a community stream, so it's not like, oh, he got an interview with me. But it's like, yeah, I was on a stream and I had fun up on there, clowning Tony Hits.
I don't have a clue who it is, so I don't know where to put him.
Yeah, where this is up to you, Charts. You're the only one of us who knows anything. Where is he going?
I think that just because he seems like really impossible to work with, I would put him in C. Otherwise, if he wasn't that hard to work with, it would probably be B. Because I've always liked him on everything that he's appeared on.
Okay, so where did you say? Sorry.
C, C. No, you're good.
Where in C do you think?
Um, honestly, probably yeah, at least above Glammy. At least above.
Fair enough.
I don't know who this next
Who's
person is
this
either.
handsome gentleman? Fucking what the hell?
Is that Josh?
No, that's the OG Aussie boy. That's not Aussie. Oh no, I think he was the only Aussie that was there. And I can't think of his name right now, but I know exactly who it is. Let me go search it up now. Fuck.
I don't have a clue who it is.
I can't think of the name, but he makes a bunch of a bunch of the like documentary content. Weirdly
Isn't he
enough.
the one who didn't last fucking long at all?
Yeah. Yes.
It's got to be an F tier, right then.
Um
If he didn't last very long.
Stonic, that's his fucking name. Oh my god, Stonic. Yeah, I mean, I've seen
Sonic.
his videos. He's kind of one of those Sunny V2 clones, you know what I'm talking about? Where it's like there's 30 million Sunny V2 clones. He's one of those.
I
But he's
see.
really I mean, he's probably just another mid of the road guy. I would probably put him with Beans personally.
Now comes the big one. Bottom of F.
I
Don't
mean,
care what
yeah,
anyone says.
duh.
Bottom of F. Bottom of fucking F.
I don't even like, even if you separate the art from the artist, like I already hated CD-ROM before it was cool. Like everybody was always like, "Oh, TikTok is so good, fucking CD-ROM." So it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? This guy's a fucking geek. I don't want to
I
watch
mean,
this guy. And then he turned out to be, defending some creeps. So
yeah, I mean, you know, I cannot say anything other than fucking that guy's a fucking weirdo who was trying to defend creeps and is trying to play accountability buddy, and it's like fuck that, bro.
then who is this? And why does he look like he's about to pan the camera down and I'm gonna have a
It looks
bad
like
day?
Grimm's toy show.
It does. So that's the off-brand Grimm's Toy Show Ultra, and I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
much about him other than he was one of Nightmare. He was like one of the first Nightmare bitches to where it's like Nightmare completely owned him.
Really a host though.
I think he is a host now, yes. But at one point he got intern for test, became Nightmare's bitch, then he got host role, and then like he got fired and now I think he's on Wild after a long time. A long time.
Well, he deserves D then if he's on another fucking locale show now. At least. At bottom of D. Oh,
See,
here we go. Wonder
here's where it
Woman.
gets weird, right? Because Wonder Woman, based entirely on my experience with the LCU, Wonder Woman was extremely friendly. Wonder
Mm-hmm.
Woman was a regular on my panel. I always enjoyed talking to Wonder Woman.
Same.
But afterward, I've heard some things that I don't. Was she doing false rape allegations? I feel like this is something
Yep.
I've heard about Wonder Woman.
So
Yeah,
I
apparently,
yeah.
that weren't.
I mean, yeah, like I had a very similar experience to you. I go into Lolcow, she's one of the first, well-known kind of community members that's obviously well on her way to becoming a host that's like talking to me and like, calling me an OG because I defended her one time. And I'm like, okay, like I like Wonder Woman, that's cool, hitting me up like in DM saying that she liked the hat I was wearing. I was like, okay, I like this. And then, dude, I was like, I like this bitch. Like, I'll defend her. And then I fucking left the server, right? And then I went on the whole blacklist path that I did. And I watched Lolcow, and I seen that she got a show. I was like, oh, good for her, bro. And then I watched what's on the show. First off, took Pirate's word over mine, which is just insane. That guy literally is posting dog dick gifs now. I mean, that's
What the
whatever, dude.
fuck?
Yeah, Rehab Pirate and me go way back as well. But took Pirate's side over mine. Then, posting in the fucking stream like, yeah, this person raped me, like or raped me, like fucking this shit, this shit, this shit. I was like, whoa, what in the fuck? And then it's like people clear it up, and then it just gets to the point where it's like, yeah, Nightmare, I bet you wish you were had the chance to do something while I was asleep. And it's like I hate Nightmare. The guy literally backstabbed me and my friends. Mainly my friends though, but like it's besides the point.
Oh,
Um
I didn't know Nightmare was a traitor. Nightmare is great. I love Nightmare.
no, he's a piece of shit. But that's besides the point.
I
No,
think
like
one of my
Wonder
favorite
Woman.
shows in LCU history is the week and a half where Lolcow Bus was Nightmare, Buff, and Sweet Tea.
Does I mean look, bro, like never meet your hero, I guess. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
That guy's just like
I met him once, and it was when I dated him on Lolcow Bus. It was that
that
was a
is
great
true.
experience.
But you like never get in touch with your hero, I guess, because that guy's a right cunt. Um, but no, Wonder
He's
Woman
Welsh. I've
deserves
said
like,
this.
well, what?
I said he's Welsh. I've told you what Welsh people are like.
Yeah, but like that doesn't give him an excuse to just backstab and be like, oh well, GG's like I'm the new host of Look How Test, ha ha ha. It's just bullshit.
Bro, that's Welsh people for you. They backstab.
Yeah. Yeah, seemingly. I mean, it's my only experience with a Welsh person. I tend to agree with you. So,
Nightmare has ruined all Welsh people for charts.
yeah. I never want to hear another Welsh guy again.
Alright, where are we putting Wonder Woman?
I was
I
just
don't
about to
think
say,
D.
yep. I was just about to say D exactly.
But where in D? She's better than Beans.
Yeah, probably top. I even feel bad putting her that low, just because like
Vita Ray, second from bottom. She is so fucking boring. Don't care what anyone says. She scammed herself into fucking fat camp. She has
this
got
is
no
Zeta
talent.
Ray.
Yes,
Is the show is
she
the
has
show
got.
she's on with Denmark any good? Is it just Denmark bullying her for being a fat woman for 2 hours? 'Cause that actually sounds pretty good.
She's not talented, bro. She is not talented. The only reason they put her
But
on a show.
is she a good punching bag for Denmark? I assume that whole show is Denmark calling her fat.
The only reason she got host role, and I'll tell you why, is because she was the one who dinghied Starlink at Fat Camp. Only reason she's
Oh,
show host. She
yeah, no,
deserves
dude.
bottom. She deserves F just above CD-ROM.
Do you have anything to say, chart or?
I think he's left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he left. I think his phone died or something.
R.I.P. Chart. And then we got this fucking show stealing bitch, this motherfucker coming in like a thief in the night, stealing my show from under me.
Well,
Um,
put him where you want, bro. This is
this
the one on you.
this motherfucker right here. But if I'm being honest, v- genuinely funny, genuinely talented, probably worth about 10 million of me. Was probably a good move on Keemstar's part. He's he's
He's not talented.
I think he is. I think he's genuinely hilarious. He's like a shitster. He wants to be hated. That's part of the bit, and I enjoy broadcasters who do that.
In WWE terms, he's a heel.
Yes, correct. He's a heel, and I think he's a very good heel.
All right then. C
I don't think so.
second.
I think he's A. I think he's above Ken.
Oh, you think he's A?
I'll say below Freshie, but
And there we have it.
there's the fired host tier list, even though I think
You still
a
don't
lot of
think
these people
you?
are
Hang on.
unfired.
You don't think Becky deserves above Lisa?
I don't. I mean,
Oh, that's a tough one though. Becky really fucking. Sorry, she brought a lot of fucking content. She did. Think about it. Fat Camp. It all exploded at Fat Camp because of her.
no, that is true. Like Becky brought a lot of and like that's why she's an S tier because like she brought a lot of that sort of like reality show fucking trash
I
fire
just think
content.
I
But
think she's better than fucking Lisa. I really do. I think she's better than fucking Twiggy, but you're gonna keep Twiggy there.
you know, Twiggy's staying at the top. The thing is, like, I feel like Becky is a strong talent in like the scripted sort of reality show setting that Mike has created on Queens, and that bleeds into the rest of the shows as Becky does her shenanigans that
I
I'm sure
don't.
have all been written on a
I
piece
still
of
don't get
paper
why.
by kid behind a camera
I
beforehand.
still don't. I still don't get why Joffy's in S tier. I don't think he's entertaining.
Because every clip I've seen of his show is funny, and also, again, he created God of War. I don't think you could put the guy who made God of War anywhere but S tier on any tier list.
At the same time, he scammed people when it came to that ghost hunt he was meant to do.
Oh, is he supposed to do a ghost hunt? He scanned people?
Yeah, he done a whole live and it never happened.
Oh, and he was just like hunting ghosts, and then he was just at his house. And he's like, "I'm not actually hunting ghosts today,"
No,
as it turns out.
it never. Nothing happened at all. He didn't even go ghost hunting. I think they were sat in a fucking park. If I'm honest, I don't think he deserves S tier, but hey ho. And I definitely think Becky's above fucking Lisa.
And also, I give him props for not like begging and pleading Keemstar to stick around and sticking to his guns
He's back.
After the whole Brantley's pussy controversy. He's back now, but he could have been never gone in the first place if he had just kissed Keem's feet and begged for forgiveness, but he didn't because he didn't
True.
need to because he fucking made God of War. So I respect him for that.
Well, if see, that's where do we put RTU into S tier because the Becky Boot became on the show because of fucking RTU.
You know what? You're right. I let you convince me he was. Were you the one who said he was boring, and now you're like, let's put him in S tier?
He is boring. He is boring. But if it weren't thanks to him, Becky's not born.
It's fair. I think this looks better. There we go, folks.
Look at Freshie at the top of A.
Perfect. Yeah, I didn't even realize that made it that way. There you go.
I still think Grim should be an F. I will stick by them guns,
No,
but
you see. Now I feel bad that pigtails is the whole tier below all these people. So there you go. Now it's
I still
correct.
think, bro, I still think fucking Grim should be an F. I fucking stand. I will die on that fucking hill. I fucking hate Grim with a passion. The
Um,
guy made fucking Nazi jokes about the Jews.
well, who among us? Like, what were the Nazi jokes? You see, I'm a big fan of dark humor and free speech.
Yeah,
So,
so am I.
what did he
So am I.
say?
But I can't remember exactly what he said, but I do know for a fact Keem said to him, "This is your chance to make it right," and he fucking doubled down on it. He pulled him up to Locale Live and told him, "Double down. Don't." He basically said to him, "Just say you was wrong." That was basically what Keem was saying to him, and he doubled fucking down on the shit. Doubled down on the shit, and he got fired because of it. That was the happiest day of my fucking life as well. I
See,
was so fucking.
I'd have to hear the joke. Like, it would have to be something objectively horrifying if because this all sounds base to me. Unless you said something really bad, what you're describing is making me want to move him up. The fact that he made a dark joke, Keemstar tried to force him to apologize, and he told him to go fuck himself. Like this sounds like a hero story to me.
True, true. When you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right.
But there
I
you go,
personally
folks.
don't agree, but
And I would do the LCU host tier list now. But first of all, I do have a let's play to go do. And secondly, I feel like if we're gonna do the LCU host tier list, it's gotta be an episode of Lolcow Nobodies, right? So I think guys, you gotta tune in pretty soon. I want to get Freshy for it, so
yeah, I was gonna say you've got to
I'll
have
have to
Freshie on
see
that one.
I'll have to see if he's free. I'd love to
You'll have to
have
get.
all four of you, but Chart is a little more elusive. Um, and you have your kidneys are
No, it's
literally
not that. It's
disintegrating.
more. It's more you want Freshie because Freshie was on the show.
That's true. Yeah, Freshie was on the show. Freshie will be one of the options, and yeah, so I'll do a low count. Nobody's here soon. Hopefully tomorrow if Freshie's free.
See, I'm
Um,
very biased. I'm very, very biased. I'm
um,
biased because there's people I just pure hate.
be funny to see if you hate any of the ones I like. Who do you hate?
I'll be honest with you now. I'll tell you, except Becky, RTU, Ken, Fresher, they'd all be an F tier.
Like everybody on
Literally.
locale ever except for those four.
It's like if you go locale, number one locale is either Buggy or fucking Wings. It is.
I mean, yeah, if you're talking locale, like for me when it comes to LCU hosts, number one is Tommy C, but he's not a lolcow. He's more of a wrangler. So we're talking
Now,
lolcows. Like, yeah, it's probably
if we're
wings.
going if we're going hosts of LCU, it's a toss up between Wings and Bugger. Buggy's been there a lot longer, so Buggy would just slight Wings. But then third, you have to put Keen because Keen created it all. Without Keen, there is no LCU.
King created it all, but all King did was like have an idea. And like
Yeah, but he was on the show.
the more he no, but the more he became involved in his idea, the more it degraded, and he eventually completely ruined it because
The form.
when he just had the idea and he was like, I'm gonna put Boogie and Wings and Tommy C together and make them have a podcast. That was great. And then he became
Now,
a part of it. And it was like, this is great too. We remember when Keem was on the Baited podcast. We like Keem on podcast. But then slowly he more and more took it over. He had to be in charge.
now,
He and then And then ultimately he snaked Tommy C and fired him, and he turned it into his thing when it shouldn't have been. It was he had an idea and he was supposed to let other people execute that idea, but he had too big of an ego and had to step in.
Now, if you ask me, bro, if you truly ask me who deserves to be in tier list of LCU hosts, I'm sorry, disagree with me, but I'm gonna say it how it is. Booger, Wings, Keem, Tommy. Them four sit at the top. Everyone
I
is underneath
mean,
from them.
oh yeah.
No one
Yes.
gets on that level.
Correct.
Boogie has to be number one because of the longevity. Boogie has never left.
Now that I will fight you on, but them being the top 4 is pretty obvious.
Now, I get you like Tommy, but how long did Tommy leave for?
Well, the thing
Boogie,
is, Tommy
you've
didn't
got to
leave. He
think.
got fired, and he wouldn't have
You've got
left if they didn't fire him. It wasn't his
you've got
fault
to
that he
think
got
though, bro.
fired.
You've got to think longevity. Boogie sits at the first place because Keem went. Boogie, fucking Keem, Tommy, Wings, they all went at some point. Boogie's always been there.
Yeah, but does it
He has.
count if the show sucks now? Like, Boogie's doing it still, but it's trash. Boogie doesn't work
It's
unless
still,
he has one of the other guys of those 4. At
yeah.
least
It,
one.
bro, after Fat Camp, the whole show went downhill. Even when they brought Wings back, it went downhill.
No, I think when they
But
brought Wings back, it was good again. But then when
no,
he
it was shit.
quit, he was
It
it
weren't,
was
bro. It was shit. It was shit.
I don't know why people thought I genuinely from when Wings came back to when Wings quit, I was having a great time.
They was trying too hard. That was the thing. They were
Maybe except for
trying way
for that
too hard.
last couple of days where like Keem and Boogie got into that big drama and Keem quit the show. Maybe I wasn't as into it, but like from when Wings to was rehired to when Keem quit, I thought that was a great era for Locale.
Bro, I'll be honest. I'm one of the. I fucking love Wings. I love Wings. The whole reason I watched LCU was for Wings and Booger. Now, did I carry on watching Locale after Wings got fired? Yeah. Was I fucking so happy when that guy came back? Yes. But I will honestly say the show just fucking went shit.
Yeah, ultimately, like that was what really killed the interest. Like I stopped watching out of protest after Tommy C got fired, but that's not because I didn't think the show would work. Like I still knew that Boogie Wings and Keem were capable of doing a show. I was just mad about him firing Tommy. But then he fired Wings, and I was like, okay, so now Look How Live just sucks, obviously. But
Just
then they rehired Tommy for a new show and patched things up with Tommy, and they rehired Wings for the main show at the same time. So I was like, okay, now I'm not mad at them for screwing Tommy anymore because they've given Tommy a show, and now Wings is
Tommy should be
back.
on
So
main show
like,
though.
so
Tommy
he
should be
should
on
be.
main show.
You're right. It's become frustrating just how unwilling they are to put Tommy on the main show. There's
But
fucking new slots open on the main show every 5 seconds, and it's never Tommy, and it makes me so fucking mad. I've said it a million times, but I'll say it again. Especially now that we know they hate each other, I think this would make it even funnier. And LC people in the LCU who hate each other do shows together all the time, so I think it would work. It should be Boogie, Tommy, and Billy. That's the best cast you have at this
that's
point.
if Wings didn't come back.
If Wings didn't come back, yes, because fuck Billy. If Wings came back, yeah, the original cast would be great. But if they had to work with people who are in the LCU right now, the best possible Local Live cast is Boogie, Tommy, Billy.
See, they need to get rid of half of their shows. They should go back down to maybe 10 shows. There's
I
no need
mean,
for half of these shows.
it's probably ultimately it's like I've become attached to the concept of the LCU, even if not all the shows are great. Like maybe the other circuits need to go, but like I'm cool with A circuit remaining as is.
Yeah, true. There's people I'd swap from the A circuit down to the B circuit, and B circuit I'd move up to the A circuit.
Yeah, that's true.
Because there's some shows on there. Chubba.
I also hate this. You
Needless
can't
to say
have
more.
multiple shows in the same circuit rule. Even though I guess they broke that with Scooter, but apparently it still applies in other places. I don't know.
See, to me, Scooter's not interesting at all.
I hate Scooter. I very famously hate Scooter.
I know you do. I fucking remember the episode when you went off on him. I remember I remember the trials. You went up, and the first thing you said was "fuck Scooter."
Fucking hate that guy. But you
Fucking that
know,
that made me fucking chuckle. I sat there and I remember watching it. I remember it because I was sat there with my girl watching it, and I went, I like him. First thing I said is,
and
I
little
went,
little
I
did you
like him.
know that you'd be recruiting
I
him
went,
into the Avengers
exactly.
Initiative.
Bro, I was saying this to my girl the other day. It was fucking funny because we was on about this. I've always liked Freshie and I always liked you. And I said to my girl, I went, I find it very fucking funny. And she went, why? I went, because I went, I know Riley weren't there long. I went, but I found him entertaining, especially when he fucking went off at Scooter. They were trying to force you to be nice to him, and he was like, no. And I was like, I said to my girl, I just find it funny how it all clicked into place. Now I'm fucking good friends with Freshie. I'm good friends with you. We all work in the same network. It's like,
Well,
it's
I was
fucking
nice to him,
brilliant.
but I was also I was nicely mean to him. That's what people don't seem to understand about when he called into the show. Everybody was like, "You handled it with kid gloves. You handled it with kid gloves." It's like, guys, it's not always. I know you guys think that it's always the most entertaining thing to just scream at people, but it's not. I said so many horrifically mean things to him, but I
Yeah,
said
because
them
he
in a
came up.
I said them in a nice way because it was funnier that way. I
Yeah, he
I
came
was
in tired, didn't he?
I was being cordial because he was on my show, but I was also saying what I thought of him very matter of factly. I thought I handled that great, but a lot of people were like, "Oh,
He
you
ca-
handled it with kid gloves," because I didn't yell at him
Bro,
enough.
he came in tired, trying to go, let's just bury the hatchet, bro. Let's just bury the hatchet. It's all cool. And he was like, oh.
I
Because
still find it funny that I hit him with that like huge roast about plastic surgery, and then he straight up told me, yeah, Keem said he was gonna get me plastic surgery to fix my face, and I'm like, wow, thanks for the lore. I really wasn't expecting that out of this stupid roast joke I made for you to tell me
you
the
know what?
most hilarious shit in the world. Because I was just like, Scooter, he was literally about to leave. I was like, Scooter, I got one last question. Have you ever considered plastic surgery to do something about, this whole thing you got going on? And he was like, "Yeah, dude, Keem said he was gonna. That was his original plan, is he was gonna get me plastic surgery." And I was like, "Are you fucking serious? Why would
Bro,
you admit
my
this?
fa-
Why would you admit this?"
my favorite moment, and it's not a Scooter moment. Well, it technically is a Scooter moment, but do you remember the episode with Wings? And fucking Scooter's then fucking Wings spots the roach and he goes, look at the roach. Fucking bro, I can't stop fucking watching that clip. It's, it's just the way Wings goes, look at the roach, look at the roach.
My part of Wings coming back is him just catching up with all these new characters and finding his own observations about them. Like, the funniest thing CD-ROM has ever been involved with in the LCU is that one time Wings just looked at him and was like, that guy's gay. And then CD-ROM came on like, no, I'm not gay. And Wings is like, dog, you're totally gay.
See, this is what I love about Wings. When he's in the Wings off LCU, Wings doing Wings stream. It's very because I watch a Wings stream every now and again. It's very placid. It's quite. He's not as hyper, but when he's on the LCU, the shitty fuck. It's his one-liners. It's the way he'll just go fuck off and hit you with that one-liner, and you can't help but fucking laugh at him.
He's seasoned in the industry. That's why he's so effective. Like he's been a podcast guy for years. Like he was great on PKA. PKA is like one of the most legendary podcasts to ever exist, and he was one of the founding members. And carried that talent with him, but he just like he seems to hate collaboration and having
He hates
friends.
authority. He hates authority like me. I hate authority. I hate working under people. I hate authority with a passion. But it's like I said to my girl, I went, like me and my girl were talking about, I went, I'll tell you why the LCU's dying right now. I went, because they're doing a show every single day except Saturday and Sunday. And sometimes they do on a Sunday. I went, you run out of things to talk about. I went, that's why me and my girl stream twice a week. Because otherwise I wouldn't know what the fuck to talk about.
Let's not shit on daily streamers, Lee. Wow, I mean,
No,
I'm catching
I've got
strays
praise.
over here.
Oh, I've got praise for you. I've got praise for Freshie to do it. You know what I mean? I've got praise for you. But thing is, you can do things like this. You can do things like gaming, things like that. There's like I keep trying to explain to people. If I keep talking about the paranormal, I'll run out of things very quick. There's a huge difference.
Yeah, there's lots of paranormal stuff, but there's not infinity. So yeah, you would eventually run out.
Exactly. So I've got to literally pace myself with how I do it and when I do it. It's just different ball game. It's like now the LCU's become literally begathon. Oh, 20 red donos and Boogie will do this. They don't even get to the end of they get like through two of them. They get through like two donos and then they sit there and they go, oh, another 20 donos and Albert. And I'm like, finish the first fucking dono. Finish the first dono goal first. I don't even watch. I can't even tell you the last time I watched the LCU.
It's been a minute. I guess even like the last couple times I've tuned into the LCU is Cafe, and even that I'll only tune into every once in a while. And like beyond Cafe, it's been like at least a month, if not longer. And
Like I was
even
watching.
Cafe, I haven't caught in a couple weeks. So
I was watching Aussie Cab and people like that. Do you know the detractors who post the clips? Like, but
yeah, I
multiple
watch
clips.
Huggy show sometimes. I'll
Yeah,
get
that's
some
who I
clips
watch
that
as
way.
well.
Yeah,
That's who I watch as well. But since Albert and Steak's been on it, I've not watched it because I watched one and it was just shit. I was like, there's no chemistry. Fucking Albert is boring as fuck. I'm sorry, but Albert's boring.
yeah. It seems like Albert would just like not even need to be there because like again,
Steak.
Boogie legendary podcaster Steak. I think it has talent and is like a good back and forth guy. Like maybe if Boogie and Steak were one on one, it wouldn't be that bad. But I imagine Albert being there and having to
Nah,
take some of
bro.
the attention is probably
I'll
not
be honest
helping.
with you. No, no, not even with Steak there. Like Steak, he's a mid card, if best. He's like WWE, right? So you've got your jobbers, you've got your mid card, and you've got your your main superstars. So you've got like Bugger, Tina, fucking trying to think who else. We'll put Tommy C in there.
Wow, how
Uh,
gracious of you.
I know. In all the top tier superstar list, and then like Steak, he's in the mid card, and then you've got people like fucking I'd even put Albert in maybe mid card. But then you've got like Denmark, fucking what's his name? We've just mentioned his name a minute ago.
Denmark's top
Fucking
billing, okay? I know people have their
I don't
issues with Denmark, but
I
Denmark's
don't find
funny
him
as
entertaining.
fuck. I
Don't find
love
him entertaining
Denmark.
at all. I just like if Chart came to me tomorrow and went, Denmark's no longer on locale, let's bring him in, I'd argue to and throw to not bring him in. I don't like him.
I would kill to have Denmark in this network, bro. Are you kidding me?
Bro, he pisses me off.
I think that kid yeah, but that's the whole point. You see, I like comedy where the point is to piss people off. So Denmark is one of my favorite guys in the whole
See,
universe.
I can do banter like you telling me to fuck off about Mackies and the baked bean shit and stuff like that. I can take all that. But when you start pissing me off, it's a whole different ball game. And I just do he just pisses me off. It's like I'll be honest.
I like shit stirs. I'm a man who likes shit stirs.
I'll be honest with you. Tommy C in the beginning, I didn't like him. Didn't like Tommy C. I like him now though, because I really started watching him, and I really zoned into what he's about. And I'll tell you the episode that really kicked it off with me when he went to war with Rastov.
That was a good one. Going to war with
Especially the
Rastov is
one,
fun.
and then the best stream I've seen of Tommy C, hands down, was, do you remember the one where Rastov had to go onto a cafe and fucking he kept doing the bingo wings shuffle and fucking Tommy's just crying, laughing the entire time?
I don't
Because
think
it's
I've
Tommy
seen that
C's
one, but
laugh.
that sounds hilarious.
Bro, you've got to go and watch that because it's Tommy C just laughing the entire time. He's just proper laughing, crying, laughing, and his fucking laugh tickles the fuck out of me. It's like a lot of people say to me, how can you like Bugger? How can I not like Bugger? He's an
I
OG.
certainly haven't liked him lately, but like yeah, he's an OG. He's got
It's
it
like,
going on.
I like this side to Boogie more than I like the Mr. Rogers side.
Well, no, I like this side of, but like, lol, post Keemstar, like, Boogie being in charge is bad,
Oh
and
yeah, I agree.
Rastov being in charge wasn't too good either.
Like Restov's doing better on his own, hands down.
Yeah, for sure.
I've got to give props is due, and I speak to Rastov in DM sometimes, and I praise him. I give him nothing but praise. He likes me. He always says, "You've never done me wrong." So
No,
like, I'd love
he's
to get
cool.
Rastov for an interview. I'd love to get Rastov for an interview. It'll never happen, but I'd love it.
I want to get Buff, and I feel like we can too.
Hmm. I'd
I,
like to get Wings. That's the one.
Dude, that's the thing about Wings is he's unrealistic. Like I want to talk to Wings, I want to talk to Tommy C. That's unrealistic. Buff,
No,
I think we
you
can
could
get.
get Wings, bro. You could get Wings if you have the money.
That's true. You gotta the money's gotta be right.
You get Wings if you've got the money. That's how you get Wings in. Money. You lay the money on the table, Wings will come in.
But
If the
ladies
money, if
and
the price is right.
if the price is right. But ladies and gentlemen, my good friend Demi Gloom is waiting is tapping her foot waiting for me right now so we can record a let's play. So I gotta wrap up tonight's episode of Riley Radio Live. Thanks for joining me, Lee.
No problem.
And thanks to Chart and Freshie for their contributions. We'll see you guys tomorrow for either the LCU host tier list, lol cow nobodies, or something else. Who knows? See you then, folks.
See you later.
Now I'm going to stare at the camera and say nothing for 30 seconds.